A new Nintendo Direct rumor has surfaced detailing a July Direct that includes the return of Pokemon Coliseum. It'll be shadow dropped on GameCube Classics. And just this morning, we did see, what was it? Mario Super Strikers just got shadow dropped. So that's what had happened. There's also going to be information about Witcher 3, the Switch 2 edition, which is cool. I might play that. Now that all these games are coming to Switch 2, or whatever game's coming to Switch 2 next, like I might start really gaming. Because I had a PS4 and I gamed a lot when I had the PS4. Never got a PS5, so it's just like a lot of games are just not accessible to me. But yeah, Metroid Prime 4 release date, Animal Crossing 2026 teaser. Let's pull this up, and I think this was shared. Let's see. Someone said this was shared. We'll take a look. All right, so
the source of it was a YouTuber named BeatEmUps, right?
Oh, is that what?
I think so.
Sure, yeah.
Like BeatEmUps claimed, like, hey, there's a July Direct. Here's what's coming.
It makes a lot of sense because,
I mean,
not to get too much into the Nintendo side of things, but like they need to like promote stuff for the Switch 2. I know you were hyping up the Switch 2 a couple minutes ago, but like there's nothing really on the Switch 2 right now, and we're
still
waiting
for a Metroid release date.
What do you mean? That's not true.
We're waiting for more. I have no reason to pick up a Switch 2, and I've seen a lot of people on the internet being like, why would I get this? There's nothing for me that I like to play on it. Like if you don't like Mario Kart.
For new games, especially, because I think like for new games too, there's not, there's Mario Kart, there's about to be Donkey Kong.
Yeah. I mean, Donkey Kong looks great. Donkey Kong looks incredible.
There's the Nintendo Switch 2 tour, which they're making.
Yeah, I guess if you're looking for new games, that is totally fair. But I don't know. I love my Switch, and I can play all of my Switch games. I play my Switch every week, and the Switch 2 now is just like it's like an incredibly better experience. So when I'm playing Switch, when I've got Switch time, it's just like that much more fun,
Yeah, I totally get it. I just think that the whole
that's
like
why. It depends on
original sales. I think the original sales is just like the hype of a new console, and then now we just need to wait for good games to come out. I'm just saying that's the main reason why they need to do a direct to show off like the stuff that's coming.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It also talks about Death Stranding director's cut. It talks about and then he also said one more thing, and there's Isabelle teaser for Animal Crossing. I think okay.
Animal Crossing 2026.
That's hype. That's hype though.
Well, we're not gonna just so that's interesting. I'm not gonna just play his video, but so he's claiming he knows that. He doesn't know anything.
I haven't watched the video.
He's
I've
a fan.
Seen people recapping the rumor.
He's a fan like us. I don't think I've watched his show. I don't think he has any more insider information than any of us. I'm pretty sure he used to work with Nintendo, or they used to work with them. But
I mean, then
I respect him.
It's a little more
no,
in the sense that like he's got access to people in it.
Nope, I respect him because he covers leaks and rumors, and he likes to speculate, and he knows how to perform and put on a show like us. And he's explained that's why Nintendo no longer works with him. I guess what it could be is that he just got it from another outside source. That could be real. It could be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
I think like he's saying like this is what I've heard. I mean that's usually how leaks happen.
Sure,
right?
yeah.
Like it's not by the guy who worked on it. It's usually like a guy who worked on it mentioned
it to
his friend, and his friend's an idiot, and his friend shared it with the world.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. That's I mean, so did he say when? Did you guys see when it would be revealed, or when the direct would come out?
I would imagine before.
He said July.
I would imagine before the Pokemon Presents, not after, because the Pokemon Presents is later. But you never know. It could be like at the end of July, like the very end of July.
Yeah.
I feel like, let me look on the calendar, but I feel like the Pokemon Presents is the last week of July, or am I wrong?
It's the 22nd.
It would be the second to last week.
Okay,
but
so
the next
maybe
week would be carrying.
It's the week after,
July.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe then it could be that week. Could be, which would be wild for us because we'd be like,
dude, you might could get back to back.
Yeah. You're gonna see us for 3 weeks straight.
That'd be insane. Yeah, because if it's on the 22nd, then you'd have 9 more days of July after.
Yeah. It's a Tuesday, the 22nd.
Yeah, so then the last day of July would be that next Thursday. So not 2 days later, but the next week.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm looking, and he doesn't seem to have a track record with leaks, either good or bad, from what I can find.
I watch his show periodically, and yeah, I think he's, I don't know. Maybe he's got information, but I don't think they don't make their way into the video. So I'll have to go back and watch this, the clip, to see what he says specifically. He's actually, listen, I got respect for him. We got some mutuals, and he's shown our tweets on his show before. So
okay, so this is
I guess that's why I'm thinking, I'm like, is he just sharing? I don't know, because like,
this is what
if I post
Screen
something,
Rant,
is he going to share that?
Screen Rant talked about it a little bit, and they said that he admits during the podcast episode that he does not know how much of this is true. So these are like things he's heard, but he's not like staking it on. Like, he's not like, this is happening, saying that's what I heard.
Sure.
And Scream Rant says he doesn't have much history as a leaker, but at least one of the rumors he's reported on in the past, the appearance of several new characters in Smash Ultimate, has come partially true. So he has heard correct things in the room, like a rumor, like he stated, I heard this, and part of it came true. But see, that's the thing, is how many, I felt like a lot of those, I don't play Smash, and I feel like a lot of those Smash Ultimate characters that they added were easy to predict.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
A lot of people were like calling Steve from Minecraft before they dropped Steve from Minecraft. There was another one that felt like a lot of people, Banjo and Kazooie. So I don't know. I could see it. I could see it not happening or happening, honestly.
I think Soul brings up a good point that, like, we need, like, it would be appreciated. New games, a new direct would all be appreciated.
I mean, we need a freaking Metroid Prime 4 date.
So if anything, it's just like, it's inevitable. But when is it going to show up? And I feel like, have they done that in the past? I'm trying to think if I remember when they'll show up Pokemon Presents and then like follow up some of that info with a direct or something, like a Nintendo Direct.
The closest thing I can think of, it wasn't a Nintendo Direct. It was with Sword and Shield. They dropped the trailer that revealed Marnie, Galarian, Zigzagoon line, all that. And with Galarian wheezing, they literally posted and said, "Oh, its abilities are levitate or question mark, question mark, question mark." And then, like a week later, within the next week, at Worlds, they revealed the other ability was neutralizing gas.
Interesting. Okay. All right. We got a question in the chat. Do we think Pokemon Coliseum is going to be compatible with Pokemon Home?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.